Welcome back, everybody. We're heading back to the Stump 3 on a doe killing mission tonight. I actually got my grandfather's model 1987 12 gauge shotgun. I've never killed a deer with it, and I'm excited about maybe shooting a doe with it tonight. I got my bow as well. If a big doe comes, right in bow range, I'm gonna let her have it as well. But if she stays outside bow range, I've got the shotgun. I've also finally picked up a few bears on this camera back here this week a few times, so there's always a chance for a bear. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to get back in here though. That was odd. Just had 2 Apache helicopters fly over. Look at the back. Well, we're all set up in the Stump 3, and I'm overlooking this 3/4 of an acre worth of winter rye. It's still really green. The deer have been pounding this stuff. This is a great food source for, a little hidey hole food plot, just because it's so hardy and grows so well, even in, not very good soil. I mean, look at this stuff. It looks, some of the only green food there is around. It's really browse resistant too. The deer have just been slamming this stuff. Look at the deer trail up the edge of the food plot right there. I've had a bunch of deer coming right down this trail, right in front of this camera here the past couple days. So I'm going to try to get Glade open that scrape up yesterday evening. Have him on that camera hitting that scrape. But I'm going to try to stick a doe right there tonight if it works out. I've also got my grandfather's model 1897 right here. This is a really awesome shotgun. He killed his big buck on November 25th, 2000 with this gun at, I think, over 70 yards. Heck of a shot. Winchester, model 1897. I'm excited to see if I can whack a deer with it. I got one in there right now. That's if they stay out here a little ways. There has been a bear. I've been getting on this camera back here a little bit this week, so we'll certainly be letting that shotgun bark if that bear comes out across there. Well, folks, that's a big old skunk job. We never saw a deer tonight. That was pretty terrible. We're going to be right back here in the morning and see if we can try again with some better luck. We're back in the stump 3, everybody. It's the next morning, and we got skunked in here yesterday. Never saw a deer. But fingers crossed we have some action with a big doe. All we need is a big doe to walk right through here, and we're going to shoot it with a bow or my grandfather's shotgun. So we'll see what happens. Well, I think I just saw an otter. That was not a fisher. I'm almost positive that was an otter. I wasn't even, honestly didn't even see that until I swung the camera around and was looking at the food plot. That was kind of interesting. Just spotted the first otter ever out of the stump 3. Came up out of the creek and then ran right across the food plot into the swamp over here. Had to have been an otter, that wasn't a fisher. That was kind of weird. I think I'm going to pack it up for the morning. It's about 10 o'clock. It's amazing, you know, it seems like every other morning there's big doe that go right through this pinch on this trail camera right here, and it just seems like I just can't hit it right. I don't know why, but who knows? We'll be back after it this afternoon. I don't think we're going to be in here though. I'm going to try a different spot probably. So, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Got a doe bedded right here off the trail. Well, I took a shot. Let's go see. Took off running. See if we got any blood. Right here is where she was. We got hair. Oh yeah, we got blood. I was right up by the pine trees. I had an opening right here. Looks like the slug went right through her and hit that branch. A lot of hair and a lot of blood right there. I think she's toast. Jeez, look at the blood coming out of this deer. Wow. She couldn't have ran far with that. Looks like she hit something pretty hard here. Look at the blood. Holy cow. There she is. Wow, that's a huge doe. Look at the size of that thing. I smoked her too. Awesome. Well, everybody, I got it done with my grandfather's model 1897 12 gauge shotgun. Believe it or not, this is the very first time I've ever even shot this shotgun. And I absolutely crushed this big doe at like 50 yards. I was sneaking out, I was coming back, heading home, and I actually caught her in her bed right here in this thick stuff off the edge of the gator path. And, you know, I was able to sneak up the bank there and got the camera set up. I'm not really sure. She was on to me. She was getting nervous. She thought she was getting out of there. She stood up and walked a few feet, and I was able to find an opening, and I got the bead on her and let her have it, and I crushed her right behind the shoulder. This doe is really big too. Holy crap, this thing's a big doe. Well, let's go ahead and get her taken care of here. Well, we got her all loaded up, and I wanted to show you guys this model 1987 a little closer here. Pretty awesome shotgun. I'll tell you what, it shoots true. This doe was probably 60 yards through the brush, and she kind of thought she was hidden, and I snuck up to the bank, and she got, you know, nervous at the very last second, and one shot and just plugged her right behind the shoulder there. It's got a real nice sight on it that you can really dial in good. Although, believe it or not, that was the first time I've ever even pulled the trigger on this shotgun. I guess I don't really need to practice with it. It shoots true. It's absolutely awesome. I can't thank my grandpa enough for letting me take it and keep it you know, in the woods and hunting deer down. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and get this to the processor. We're gonna get a bunch of hamburg made out of her and keep filling the freezer up. And I got one more doe tag, and I think I'm gonna fill it with my bow when the time's right. So thanks for watching. We'll be back at them soon.